Alright, so I got my hamburger in here. This is warm, this is warm. It hasn't preheated yet, but yeah, I'm getting ready to put the lid on. And I also added another little piece of cardboard down here. And I need to make a damn knob for it. Kind of messed up. But yeah, there it is. And it is 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, and we'll see how that does, and I'll keep you updated. Well, I forgot that I'm going to put some beer in here just to season it a little bit. Sponsored by Budweiser. So, guess I'll put this back on again. I'm pretty impressed with it. I'm more than impressed, and I'm definitely going to try to use it as much as I can. I don't know exactly where I'm going to store it. Alright, so it's been about 15 minutes, and we've reached a temperature of about, I don't know, I'm trying to get you a good picture, about 200 degrees, just a little about 210 degrees. I don't see that very well, but it looks like the bottom is getting a little brown. I'm about to tip it a little bit to get some of that juice down there on the other side of the burger. So I don't want to open this up if I don't have to. I have a bunch of steam on the plexiglass window. Come down here, it is 220 degrees. You can see the burger down there. It's not really sizzling, but oh, there's some bubbles. I'm gonna take this off and wipe it off and flip the burger, and we'll see how that does here in a little bit. Ooh, that's hot in there. Like I said, I'm gonna need to make a knob or something. This is kind of flexing a little bit, so when I put it down, I'll put it upside down. That way it's I'll leave it off for a second and let it like form back to where it's straight and flex because it's getting hot. And so here's my burger. Looks pretty good. Wow. I'd say another 20 minutes or maybe another half hour and that bad boy will be done. You can see that right there. That's pretty cool. Pretty good. I'm not going to worry about the edges being too lined up or airtight because I want that steam to come out, because when it already got back up, dropped down to about 70, and then it's rising pretty quick now. So there's temperature. That's going to cook for another half hour. I'll let you know how it tastes. But yeah, I want that steam to come out so it doesn't fog up and block the sun from getting in there. Alright, so it's getting pretty fogged up again, well, sort of. I am going to take this off again. And I wanted to see how well it sautés onions. So I'm going to throw some onions in there and see how that does, because I want some onions on my burger. And I think this burger is just about done. I'll give it about, it's been in there for about 45 minutes. I'll give it another 20 minutes and then check on it. Another thing you're always going to want to do is check these panels. You should be able to see the ray, and you can line up where the light reflects back down to. I have all of it from each panel. It's reflecting down onto the burger. You can't see it, I'm sure, but just the lightest little bit of light, and it's doing good. Alright, it's been about an hour and 20 minutes. This is up to 200. It was up to 210, 220. It was up to about 230 about 10 minutes ago. It's been just about an hour and 20 minutes now. Yeah, so we'll leave this for 5 more minutes, see what it does, because it's been the clouds have been rolling in and out, and I don't know. This morning it wasn't, but it is now, so the temperature's not as high. But I need to move this over some because I have a tree right here, and it's not on. It's not affecting it yet, but it probably will soon. So I'll cut it open and let you know how it is here in a few minutes. I'll talk at you. Alright, so I took the thing off, or the window off, and wiped it off because the heat was escaping. I might drill a couple. You can maybe see how good that burger's doing. It's got some little black spots on it, so it looks like it's kind of burnt a little bit. But I'll give it a few more minutes and see what it does, and yeah. So, and I might have to tweak this a little bit more and put a couple holes, maybe at each corner. Just put a hole at each corner, a small one with like a drill bit, and see how that does. That way the moisture escapes and it doesn't fog it up, and it keeps at a higher temperature, because the fog will keep the sun from getting into the box and heating everything up. Yeah, so basically like a big cloud. Instead of the cloud in the sky with the sun, there is a cloud on the window, and it's keeping all that stuff out. So I'll cut that up here in a minute. Alright, I got a fresh piece of cheese. Ooh, that's hot. Pull this out of here. I'll wipe that off again. I got a piece of cheese. Throw the cheese on top, and we'll see how long it takes. Hold up. Alright. So I'll flip this over again real quick. It was flexing a little bit. I got a little stick over here in this corner, so it raises the plexiglass up a little bit, and that steam can escape a little better. It is 220 degrees in there right now, so we'll see how long it takes for this to go. I'm sure it won't take very long.